covering called first.
Well, let's get things over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Dave, we know you got a lot going on tracking a First Alert weather day.
Let's jump right into it. Snow and rain are just a few miles away from Colorado as we speak. There is our futurecast. You can see the snow into the evening and into tomorrow, coming right up into the Front Range. So tonight, as we track this thing, rain and snow pushing in after midnight. Tomorrow morning, snow for the morning drive. Roads will be icy to the south and the east of the city, downtown, out to the west side. Mostly wet roads is what we'll be looking at. And the snowfall will be heaviest south and east of the Denver metro area. Look at this already. We've got some rain and snow just barreling across Burlington, Kit Carson into Lyman here. So by the time we get to midnight, it'll be moving into the Denver metro area. Now, let's track where this is coming from. Now, the big low that came out of California tracked across Arizona yesterday. Right now, it's moving into northern New Mexico here. But take a look at how large this trough is. The little system itself, the storm system, doesn't have a lot of moisture here. The clouds are broken up and everything like that. But with this big trough coming in, look at where it's grabbing some moisture. From down around Texas, Dallas has thunderstorms now, and that moisture is coming back in our direction. So as this low tracks into the Oklahoma Panhandle, it's going to pull in some of that moisture, and that's where our snow is going to come from. Now, a couple of dynamics working on our weather here. The low shooting up here. Here's the moisture coming right into the Denver metro area, the Front Range here. But look at the winds. With the wind vectors, the wind is coming right out of the north tomorrow morning. That's not a good position for heavy snow in downtown Denver, but it is good position for snow out in Aurora, down to the northern side of the Palmer Divide, which is basically Lyman down to Monument and over into Castle Rock down to Monument. And that's where those heavy bands, those bursts of snow will occur during the morning tomorrow in that blue shaded area here. You get into Denver and parts out to west and out to the northwest, it's going to be snow mixed with rain and a lot of melting going on, and that's where the wet roads will occur. And then by the evening, by 5 o'clock, we may be back in the sunshine. That's how fast this thing will be moving through. So a trace to an inch around the Denver metro area. You get in the south side over into sections of Jefferson County about 2 to 4. Castle Rock down to Monument, pushing out to Elbert County. There's a little pocket here that could see up to 6 to 8 inches of snow, and those are where those snow bands will be occurring, and that's the heaviest of the snow that we're looking at. Going into some of the neighborhoods, some from Franktown into the Pinery out here, you all might see up to 4 to 7 inches of snow there. Then you get into the western areas, it's more like 1 to 2 inches. Sedalia, the Meadows, Metzler Ranch, and some of those areas. Now, winter weather advisory is in place for those areas, and again, 4 to 8 possible in that little zone from Castle Rock down to Monument and over into Elbert County. Southern mountains, some of the San Juans could see up to 6 to 12, 4 to 9 in some of the Sangre de Cristos through tomorrow afternoon. Overnight lows tonight, mostly 20s. Teens in the mountains, not very cold at all. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the mid-40s. That's why there's going to be a whole lot of melting going on with this storm system coming in. By the time we get to Friday and the weekend ahead, gang, though, we are right smack dab back in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Nice finish for January and a great finish for February. We'll be right back.